The idea of having one vendor is a really powerful idea.
Dave Idle is the Senior Product Manager for Voice over IP Services at XO Communications, where he oversees the lifecycle efforts and the product development of Voice over IP services. I'm Jason Lopez.
I think the reason that it's such a big idea is really the management reduction. The features and capabilities that are already within the product itself are things that can easily be managed through a web portal that can be done on the fly. So we're reducing the level of effort that it takes to manage the services that we provide. Well, I could see that voice over IP technology was an emerging technology. I realized the new enhancements and new capabilities available with VoIP were very similar to what we saw in the wireless world 10 years ago. We have this new capability of accessing people in a variety of different communications venues and really merging three different components of technology, which is your desk phone, your mobile device, and your computer, all integrated into one system.
Well, ultimately, every business is trying to solve problems and make things better for other businesses and consumers. I wonder if you could put yourself in the shoes of your customers. What are their challenges right now?
We service customers all the way down at the SMB level to the mid-market and all the way up to the enterprise level. And with a larger enterprise customer that has distributed sites, retail and restaurant chains, grocery stores, banks with branch offices, just about anywhere you look and see a commercial chain, they're really trying to control costs and consolidate vendors. The general experience of a multi-location customer is they have high capital expenses related to managing multiple vendors through managing different types of services, such as voice-only or data-only type services. They have to manage separate bills, which could be, 10 bills, it could be 100 bills based on the number of locations that they have. Each of those bills looks and feels different, especially if there are different types of services on each of those bills. And what XO provides is unity to all of that. You have one service that you have to worry about and manage. You have one sales rep that you're in contact with, and you have one customer care number to remember.
For multi-location businesses and some with old PBX systems, why does switching to an IP-based voice and data system make sense?
Well, these types of customers can actually have a traditional PBX system. They don't need to upgrade their services in order to get the voice over IP capabilities and have the cost savings, so they're saving the upfront capital so that they can reinvest in their business. They can get features such as XO Anywhere, which allows you to be accessible from anywhere. That one phone number could be your desk phone, your office phone, your remote office location, whether that's a hotel room or whether it's your home office for the day. We also have automatic call routing, which gives customers the ability to always stay on, to always be able to access their customers. So if for some reason there's a service disruption at their centralized office location, those calls can be redistributed to alternate locations or to alternate phone numbers. If there's a hurricane, for example, or an earthquake or something along those lines, they can be routed directly to an end user's mobile phone device or their home office or wherever they happen to be.
Well, let's get into this idea of simplification, and you touched on this idea of having one vendor and one robust system.
What it really means is more time and more investment that they can put back into their business. So by having less upfront capital, they can reinvest into their business in other ways, or they can remain more profitable. By having reduced costs, they can also have their employees focus in other areas, or they could have reduced overhead simply because they don't need a person to manage their entire network, because XO can really do that for you.
Dave Idle is the Senior Product Manager for Voice over IP Services at XO Communications. The VoIP portfolio includes XO IP Flex as well as XO IP Flex with VPN and XO SIP services. Dave, thanks for being on the podcast.
Thanks a lot, Jason. I appreciate it.